Hello everybody, here's the newest episode for my episode series on Python, and in today's episode we are going to be talking about lists and tuples. So if we're talking about lists are places of information that are basically variables, but a lot larger and you can do a lot more with them. Lists can be created normally with a variable. Let's title this one fruits. And then we're going to set an equal signs. And to make a list, we're going to have to put brackets and then set it to multiple different strings. So because we titled this one fruits, I'll title it apples. I'll also have bananas, and then I'll also have kiwis. And so what this is going to do is this list called fruits is going to be set to these three different things. If we print this out, then it is going to show apples, bananas, and kiwis. So we can actually do multiple things with this. Well, first of all, we can add on to it whenever we really want to by typing in the variable name dot append and then add another string onto it in parentheses. So I'll just add dragon fruit because that's a really cool type of fruit. And now, if we try to print it again, then it is actually going to have dragon fruit onto the end of it. We just added it onto the list, not inside the text itself, but with another piece of code. We can also do other pieces of code with this, like fruits dot remove, and then we can actually remove a piece from the list. So how about we remove the string apples? And now, if we try to print it again, then what we're going to get should be bananas, kiwis, and dragon fruits. So we can do even more with this. We can remove more, we can add more. So how about we try the variable name .pop, and we don't have to put anything in the parentheses, but what this is going to give us is dragon fruits. It actually got rid of everything inside of the list except for the last term. And so now, because dragon fruits was the last term, it printed out dragon fruits. So now that we only have this in the list, how about we create another one so we can have even more examples? So how about we add letters? And then we'll make it a list that probably has something like the letter Z, the letter Y, and the letter A. So what we can do with this is we can actually sort whatever is in the list. So how about we do the variable name dot sort and then parentheses, and what this is going to do is if we print out the variable, it actually changed our list and changed it into alphabetical form. So because A should go first because it comes first in the alphabet, it changed it to A, Y, and Z. It switched A and Z, so now it's in alphabetical form. What we can also do with this is we can do letters.reverse to reverse the order of the actual list. So if we print it out, it should be ZYA. It was first AYZ, and so now it's switched it around, A and Z again, so that it's ZYA. On top of this, there's also another thing other than lists called tuples. The reason I'm bringing up tuples right now is because they're actually very similar to lists. In order to set a tuple, we have to create another variable. So how about we create one for names? And we're going to do the same thing as before, except that we just do normal parentheses. So how about we do Jacob, Josh, and Joshua, for instance. So now we just set a tuple. So we can print out the tuple like before, print names, and this is going to print this out. But what tuples are in difference to actual lists is that we can't actually remove from them. So if we try to remove something like Jacob, it's actually not going to work because you cannot remove anything from tuples. So what you can do is you can actually have a tuple and nothing can change it no matter what, so it's always the same. The reason I showed the list and the tuples today is because they're very good ways to basically sort information so that we don't have to write a million different variables, a million different codes, and these also have a lot of different code that you can apply with it so that it can be very helpful in the future. Well, I hope you got better after watching this, and goodbye.